It's not unusual to shut the hell up sometime. Oh, hey, guys. You didn't see that, did you? I was just being normal, man. Wait a second. It says here that there's a patron only.
This is a patron only. I'm so sorry, but I have to play a disturbing noise to get rid of the non-patron viewers. This will hurt their ears and they'll run away. We'll be right back.
The Gaza flotilla ship Madeleine, carrying activist Greta Thunberg as well as 11 other people, has been captured by the Israeli military.
Right.
This is the moment Israeli soldiers boarded the ship in the early hours of this morning.
Okay, so we'll get into the goofs and the gaffs in a second. The goofs and the toilets. The goofs and the but this story's kind of all over the place now. This is kind of taken over the media. People want to know about this. Definitely the social media and TikTok. Seen a lot on there. This story and the LA protest story, it's all over the place. But I hope Greta's okay. Greta and the crew are okay. As far as like getting information out there to people about what's going on over there, this was actually pretty effective. Whether or not this was the plan all along, this was very effective. Because again, the story, there's a young Swedish woman with some actors, humanitarians, activists. They're just gonna sail over there with some food to try to help starving people. And now the video's up, they get like attacked. They throw chemicals on the boat. They arrest them. And that's just the beginning. We're gonna let Tim, it is Tuesday.
I don't know if I could deal with any more Tim.
If I'm being honest, this might be the last time we look at Tim. This might be the last time we
look at my penis.
Everyone's favorite Greta Thunberg has been detained, apparently, by Israeli forces and claims that she's being kidnapped by the Israeli occupying forces. Shut up! The news report...
Why? That's another thing. This guy knows what he's talking about so little that he'll emphasize stuff wrong.
By the Israeli occupying forces.
What is that?
The news report now is that she is going to undergo re-education treatment.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I'm not kidding. Israel is going to force her and her crew to watch October 7th videos. What is going on? It's so dumb. Anyway, Piers Morgan.
Great commentary, man.
Is raging.
Hey, great commentary. Man, oh man, these are weird videos. These are weird videos we're about to watch, you know? Because you got this girl, you know, she's doing something brave. I mean, this is a brave thing to do. You could, I don't know what I'm allowed to say on YouTube. You could get there's no more of living your life, you know? That could happen to you out there in the ocean going where Greta and this crew was going. These are risky, brave things to do, it appears. And you would think, especially Tim Pool, this is a guy who... Okay, look, this is not a real guy, Tim Pool. I think maybe that's the truth. I mean, over 100,000 people watch this in less than a day. So people still are paying attention to this whack job. But this is a guy who, like, you know, he's always talking about, I used to do on-the-ground journalism, and these on-the-ground journalists, they're such a big deal.
I was at Occupy Wall Street. Journalists should go and show the truth.
And here you got a girl going, and this government, this military, yada, 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 they don't want people to see what's going on there. They are calling her a racist for no reason. They are throwing poison at the boat. They are arresting them. And now, what Tim Pool just said, to add to the insanity of all this, they're gonna make them watch videos to correct them on their wrong think. So if you're Tim Pool or any of these idiots out here commenting on this, there's really one story. They're intercepting basically journalists and aid people. They're intercepting that because they don't want to see what's going on. That's the story. They've lost it. They're gone. They've already lost the public, the war for hearts and minds and all that. And now they just don't seem to give a crap. Greta Thunberg, we're just going to throw her ass in jail and make her watch videos. Make her watch propaganda videos or whatever. So yeah, any sane person uploading stuff to YouTube would say, yeah, these people are hiding stuff. Still, they've lost it. They're out of control. You know the United States is funding all this. That's it. There's the story. I mean, this is what we got to hand to Greta Thunberg, is that she did make this story unavoidable.
So let's see where we go with this.
Okay. I'm going to say
know.
this.
You don't know what
First
to do.
of all, it's pronounced Thunberg, guys. You heard her.
Kill some time, man. Kill some time.
And everyone always calls her Thunberg. And I get
Right.
it. Phonetically, that's what you'd call her, but come on.
Yeah.
You can learn her name. We
Yeah,
always
you gotta have a sense of humor if you're gonna try to run out the clock like this. Go ahead, man.
have called her Thunberg. Okay. Anyway, she has no
Amazing.
idea what she's talking about. She has no idea what she's protesting.
There we go.
She doesn't even know who took her or who.
State media Tim.
Clearly, she
Deep
made that
State
video
Tim.
before they were even boarded. So this is all very, very silly.
Right.
I have a question.
Oh, wait.
She has no idea what she's protesting. She doesn't even know who took her or who. Clearly, she made that video before they were even boarded. So this
Right.
is all
Why
very,
would they
very
do that?
silly.
Why would they do that?
I have a question. I already know the answer because I know what the argument's going to be, but this is a young woman who ditched school to protest climate change, who has now made the determination that actually Israel is causing climate. I'm not kidding.
Yeah, this is our main guy. This is our main media focus guy because he's like the funniest guy in media. We're gonna watch like some other clips from other lunatics. But I've watched this guy for so long and I'm like, oh, this is just like a moron who's bumping around, doesn't know what the hell he's doing, tripped and fell into this, and now he's a multimillionaire from it. And he's riding around on a skateboard or whatever the hell he does. He's in constant trouble with the local West Virginia community and local government because he's just too stupid to do anything. This is the first time where I'm watching this and I'm like, something's off here. Like with the Russia thing when they were like, oh, maybe they were paying him and it kind of influenced his content maybe, or he molded his content around how much money he was getting. Are we actually seeing just like a total moron little kid bumping around, or is there more to this story? I'm starting to wonder, is there more to this story?
She doesn't care. She doesn't know or care.
Right.
All she knows about is what's going to get the headlines and put her in the TV.
Oh, imagine.
I don't understand. Actually, I'll say this. I get
Good
it.
for you, man.
There are a lot of people that are dumb as a box of rocks. That's
Oh.
mean because it's an insult to rocks. But they genuinely believe that Greta Thunberg is a real activist and she actually cares. She doesn't.
Right.
But I get it.
Okay, here we go. As in all Deep State Tim videos, there's like a moment that's so funny that it's like, oh my God, the guy's actually an accidental genius. Check this out. Here we go.
After Israeli commandos seized the vessel in international waters overnight. Now, why did they do that? Honest question. By what right does Israel have to board a private vessel in international waters? Come on, guys.
Yeah.
A private.
Yeah, that's something you might want to look into, man.
Yeah, that's kind of the whole story, dumbass.
This is how I would talk to him if I went to the compound. Yeah, that's sort of the whole story. Take the hat off. Enough.
Why did they do that? Honest question. By what right does Israel have to board a private vessel in international waters?
Yeah,
Come
none.
on, guys.
Yep.
The group of 12, including Greta Thunberg, spent the night on.
This guy might also be like an above average genius troll. Like he might be even smarter than Nathan Fielder, content creator, where he's like, how can I say things in a way that I'm like so irritating, like so dumb that there's no way people can't watch it and laugh at it? So in front of 120,000 people in 12 hours, he talks for the first 5.5 minutes about what an idiot Greta Thunberg is for going to a place where people are starving with food and aid and famous people, and aid workers and activists. He goes on talking about how much of a moron she is, not going into specifics why, because that could get him in trouble. 2 minutes, she's an idiot, she's an idiot. 3-minute mark, she's an idiot. 4, she's an idiot. Then we come to 5, and he's like, oh, this military boarded a ship. The IDF not just boards. He's like, why did they just board the ship? Nah, they arrested these people. They're spraying them with chemicals. God only knows what they're doing. And now they're forcing them to watch videos. And after 5 minutes of that, 5 minutes of what an idiot this woman is. Oh, I cannot say why. What an idiot. What a liar. Then we get to what he even admits is at very least like an immoral seizure of the boats and, spraying them with chemicals, all this stuff. Let's see the response to that.
A private vessel in international waters? Come on, guys. The group of 12, including Greta Thunberg.
Oh, man. Wow. Let's compare the two.
This woman, Greta Thunberg, has no idea what she's talking about.
Okay.
And she is just
Trying to latch on to whatever activist cause she can to remain
famous, I guess.
You're running out of steam, man.
Whatever.
You can't do
Through
this.
this.
Can't do this forever, man. That's crazy. Even you can feel it like, what the hell am I doing? Okay, there we go. Harsh words for a young Swedish woman sailing across the sea to give starving children food. Now let's hear about what Deep State Tim has to say about the military that sprayed them with poison. Here we go.
An honest question. By what right does Israel have to board a private vessel in international waters? Come on, guys.
Come on, guys.
Come on, guys.
We're gonna need to look into this guy. Wonder if the West Virginia government tax office or whatever gonna really dig into this guy's finances, see what's really going on, see what the Trump administration is really giving this guy. Probably maybe Biden too. Here's another one. Try to make sense of this. This is why we gotta get the muscular class has to get to the compound, play these clips, and be like, can you explain what you were doing with this? Explain what you were trying to say here.
Indeed. And as that look,
okay,
they're flying a Palestinian flag.
Right?
These people are so insane. I hate them. I hate everybody. I hate them all. They have no idea what they're talking about. I'm going to say this. It's most people on most issues. Like I'm sitting here with this liberal dude and he's like, we
just kind of filling time. Oh, they have the flag of the place they're going. And people don't know what the hell they're talking about. I'm not going to explain any of the things I'm saying right now. I'm just kind of saying them. But people never know what the hell they're talking about.
Hi.
The man asks me a hard question.
Yeah, man, this one should go down in the history books for old Tim Pool. Man, oh man, is this guy all mixed up on this one. He's a libertarian, you know? He claims to be some kind of a libertarian. I need all my guns to prevent the government from coming in and doing something, and we're the last line of defense.
The government should get the hell out of my business.
He's a libertarian. Keep the government out of my crap. And here we have an example of a young woman doing nothing wrong, doing good, doing positive things, bringing food over to people, doing some journalism, maybe seeing what's going on. Tim Pool claims to have been a war reporter at one point. They were probably going to do some of that. And the state seized their boat, threw poison at them, pointed guns at them, probably arrested them. They all have their hands up in the video. They're blaring some kind of weird noise. And weirdly, Tim Pool falls on the side of this girl's an idiot, and she shouldn't even be there, and why do they have that flag? Ooh, interesting. What's going on there? This is a thing that I can't figure out with Tim. Is he being paid? Is this like paid propaganda, or is he just the stupidest person I've ever seen in my life? And I still don't know. Doesn't really add up. The whole thing is kind of suspicious. Doesn't really add up. It doesn't really...
Shut up!
So people like Greta Thunberg and others came on board using their visibility, putting everything in the line.
What have they achieved? Honestly, listen, I hear you, but what have they achieved, honestly, other than Greta Thunberg getting her face on a lot of newspapers? The only person who ended up being fed was Greta Thunberg by the IDF. How is that anything but a painful embarrassment?
What is wrong with
you? Do you really believe Israeli propaganda throwing sandwiches? Of course, the answer was give it to the people in Gaza. Come on, Pierce. Come on. You're better than this, Pierce. That sandwich is propaganda.
I think you're better than this. I think you're better than this. The idea you think that anyone in Gaza...
You're not better than this, Pierce.
Hang on, Francesca.
You're garbage. You're click goblin, man.
Scared.
Okay, this is Piers. I'm just going to show you the comments. Like, peep the comments on this. Piers Morgan, 3 steps forward, 17 steps back. Hey, shut up, man.
Give that British guy a break.
He's going like this. Piers got the call. Real Piers never left. Nothing has changed about Piers. Piers, I like comments like this. Pierce. Oh, they're calling him Pierce. They think his name is Pierce, like Pierce Brosnan. Was that guy's name Pierce Bronson? Brosnan. He was James Bond at one point. Pierce Brosnan. Pierce. is pathetic. I'm amazed by how low Piers can go. Yeah, man, Piers Morgan is an interesting guy in how, like, uninteresting he is in a way, like how two-dimensional of a person he is. Like, he literally doesn't care about anything but ratings. Like, he probably calls clicks and views on YouTube's ratings. Like, Piers Morgan has no morality or wrong or right. It's just like, did this get ratings? He calls it. He wants people to yell at each other. He doesn't matter if, like, any of them are morons. You know, he doesn't really believe anything. This is like an insane example. Like, if we took Piers Morgan seriously at all, it would be like, this guy needs to get his brain checked out. Because he'll have, like, Mehdi Hassan on or somebody, you know, and he'll agree with them, and he'll be like, yeah, this is completely disgusting, you know. You know, then you go forward a day or two, and he's like, oh, no, I'm throwing that all away. You know, oh, Greta Thunberg was trying to go over there. I changed my position entirely. That's like, if this guy really is being real, he's insane. He's insane. There's no fixed objects in his world. Oh, man. Piers kind of turfs out here. Watch this. Watch Piers kind of just deflate. Just keep an eye on this guy.
But the reality is that despite your heroic attempt to bill this as some great, fantastic protest that grabbed the world's attention, actually most people thought it was a puerile, pathetic stunt by an attention seeker.
Where are the statistics, Piers? I really would like to see the statistics, because I don't think so at all. Piers, this is so disingenuous, because it really, look at what's going on around the world. There is support expressed.
Yeah, I think most people saw this and they said, that's stupid. They saw Greta Thunberg going over there and these lunatics sprayed her with poison and arrested her and made her watch videos. I think most people saw that and they said, she's stupid. Yeah, where did you get that information, Piers? Yeah, where'd you get that information, Piers?
Huh?
You heard me. Oh, you pooped your pants, man. Come on. You're an adult. Also, you know, hey, no offense, man. I think Piers has a crush on her. He's like, wow, she really speaks her mind. She really says something that's true, what she really believes. Look, you can see it in his eyes, man. He's going like this. Oh my God, Piers is in love with her, man. That's sick. Okay, this goes completely off the rails now. I mean, did something fall? Did an air conditioner unit fall and hit Piers in the head? Did he fall off a horse or something? Like, what is wrong with this guy?
World. There is support expressed toward the flotilla all over.
The flotilla's a joke.
Today, I'm
sorry.
This is the
The flotilla was a joke, a publicity.
Shut up, Piers.
It was an attention-seeking publicity stunt that was designed to raise attention
Shut the
for
hell up,
Greta
Piers.
Thunberg.
She's not
Ridiculous
interested,
stunt.
Piers.
It got nowhere near Gaza. It was never going to get anywhere near Gaza. Obviously, she knew that. We knew that. And if she's that concerned, why is she grinning like a Cheshire cat in all the pictures? What's so funny?
You should not be insulting. You should not be insulting the facial expression on anyone.
She's insulting my intelligence with her facial expression. Well, don't grin. If it's that serious, don't grin. I feel desperately concerned.
Losing it.
For the plight of the
Well,
innocent. Let me finish.
Like, Piers Morgan is out of his mind. Is that why people watch this? Is it just pure, like, that guy gets 500,000 views in a half a day? Oh my God. Oh my God, we are in big trouble. Oh my God, we're really dumb. We're dangerously dumb. If this is where people are getting any kind of information. I like when he's like, oh, I saw her facial expressions. Look, they did spray her with tear gas and arrest her and play loud sounds. And God only knows where they are now. They're in prison, probably. Oh, and by the way, the whole point of this is they wanted to intercept them before they could send back, I don't know, probably video and pictures of the atrocities they're doing over there. But she's offending me because I saw a picture where she was smiling in the picture. What? You're like 60 years old, man. What was wrong with your brain? You nut? You nut job? Okay, I gotta play this. You know, because sometimes you capture a real moment. The great directors, Marty. Oh, what's the other guy? The other one. All these great directors, they talk about, ooh, sometimes something magic happens on the camera and you catch it, you know? You catch it and it goes like this. You might catch a moment where somebody goes, Here, they caught a real magic moment here on camera. Watch this.
Well, in that case, we will agree to disagree. Thank you very much indeed for joining me. I appreciate it.
You don't want to talk with me about Gaza and the awful situation there and the Gaza Humanitarian Foundation. So you just wanted to talk about what you think it's a stunt.
Yeah.
You called me.
Oh, man. Piers is getting absolutely ruined on his own show. Piers has met his match.
That.
Yes.
So I'm international law expert, and you called me on your program to talk about Greta Thunberg.
Well, you've had nearly 20 minutes to talk about whatever you wanted to talk
I
about.
answered your question, Piers.
Yeah, you had 20 minutes. If you wanted to talk about something else, talk about
Jesus,
something else.
get it.
I won't bother you further. Thank you very much. Till the next one. Bye-bye,
Okay.
Piers.
Bye-bye. Well, joining me now, the American is...
She's like, bye-bye. She's like, oh, no, forget it. Bye-bye. Piers is like, okay, bye-bye. When will I see you again? Oh, she's gone. Okay, here's another brilliant Piers Morgan moment. Oh, we're up to 400,000 views in 10 hours. Okay, great. Check out how much of a moron this guy is. Here we go.
But that doesn't mean that you don't try and challenge unjust systems. That is just basics. I mean, when you think about Rosa Parks refusing to get up and go to the back of the bus, you can say, well, that's symbolic. Well, yes, it is symbolic, but it means something.
You can't
When you see an
seriously,
injustice
sorry,
hit,
you can't seriously...
You refuse to accept it.
Omar,
and let by.
Omar, with the best will in the world, you cannot seriously, with a straight face, compare Rosa Parks to Greta Thunberg. Come on.
I'm not comparing them.
You just
The
did.
point I'm drawing attention to, Piers.
You literally
No,
just
I'm
did.
saying
Are you
what's
a-
similar about those
are you a
situations. No,
dumbass?
the point of an analogy is to draw on a similarity. The similarity between the situations is not that Greta is like Rosa Parks. What's similar about them is that people, in the face of injustice, refuse to comply with that injustice.
Piers
When
fell
somebody
asleep.
sees that
He already
a
fell
captive
asleep, man.
population is being refused food,
He doesn't
we
get
don't
it
just
and he fell
accept that
asleep.
we are not going.
He doesn't get it and he fell asleep, man. I mean, imagine that. You know, people have even been messaging me or telling me, yeah, you know what, Piers, you know, he's actually really trying to understand this. He's actually really trying to understand this, man. You know, whatever. You know, and like Abby Martin will come on and he'll agree with her or whatever. But now you have this, and he's just like, oh, I hate Greta Thunberg, and I'm willing to throw away everything I've ever thought to be mad at her. It's like, okay, so you're a baby. You're a baby. He is a baby. Actually, he kind of looks like a baby. Oh, wait, I just thought of something. Oh, wait, I just thought of something. Oh, wait, I just thought of something. A new segment. Welcome to Oh, Wait, I Just Thought of Something. I'm your host. Oh, wait, I just thought of something. Oh, Joe Rogan. I forgot about him. Check him out. What has he been up to?
Their long-term game is this. How do I, in my opinion, kneecap the United States of America, our largest adversary? Well, why don't we go and take out generations of young men and women who might grow up to serve in the United States military or become a cop or become a teacher? And that's what they're doing when you wipe out tens of thousands of Americans a year. It's a long-term plan for them.
Oh, that is such a dark thing.
It is, but we're on it.
What else could be
What
done
the hell?
with the China?
Oh, man, here he is, Joe. I mean, this thing has only been around for 2 days, this video, and it has 3 million views. 3 million views. This is Kash Patel. He's the head of the FBI. Everybody, like, already within days is like, oh, this guy's a con artist. Oh, this guy's garbage. Guy could go straight to hell. Even if you read Joe Rogan's comments, who, you know, they're all ding-dongs, and a lot of them are probably goobers. They're probably gooners. Ugh. I did not know what a gooner was, but apparently you go like this. And then you go like this.
Huh?
But this is obviously an idiotic interview. Waste of time. I was trying to think, like, why do Joe Rogan and Theo Vaughn and all these guys, why do they keep doing this? Oh, J.D. Vance is on here. Oh, great. Oh, great. That guy's going to lie to you for an hour and a half and then wander away. What do you get from that? I mean, Theo Vaughn, Joe Rogan, all these Joe Rogan Sphere guys, they hit their peak with just hanging out with Bobby Lee. I mean, just get Bobby Lee on there. This is interesting, though. I've started watching this, and, like, within the first 10 minutes, I was like, oh, this Kash Patel guy's, like, not even trying. Guy's, like, not even trying to sound convincing as a liar. Let's watch that again.
In the United States military or become a cop or become a teacher. And that's what they're doing when you wipe out tens of thousands of Americans a year. It's a long-term plan for them.
Oh, that is such a dark thing.
It is, but we're on it.
What else could be done?
Like something out of a movie or something. So this FBI, here's a shocking thing. This FBI guy, starts off the whole first, 10, 20 minutes of this stupid show, just doing like Cold War propaganda stuff. Oh man, every other country's trying to get us. Oh, they are? Yeah, they're all trying to get us, and they're trying to get all the kids, and then the kids don't grow up. They're trying to get the kids so the kids don't grow up to become army men or teachers or police officers. I mean, Joe Rogan has no goddamn radar for this. Right away, you should be like, you're an idiot. You're a scumbag, and you're also an idiot. That's interesting. That's what Joe should say. Instead, he goes, whoa, this is heavy stuff, man.
Whoa, that is such a dark thing.
It is, but we're on it. What else could be done? With the China?
And then this guy, he's at a kegger or something, is lighting a cigar. Yeah, man, we got it. We got it, though. We're on it. Not even trying to sound convincing.
Participate in hiding information.
Oh, good God of toilets. Have people been talking about this, 3 million views, Joe interview with this FBI idiot? Let's check this. What's this? Breaking Points, also known as breaking toilets. Okay.
Do you think, let's play out the logical conclusion of this.
No, I will not.
Do you think that myself, Bongino,
yes, I
and
do.
others would participate in hiding information about Epstein's grotesque activities? Or do you think we would also participate in not prosecuting people we had evidence to prosecute people on? Where's the videotape of an Epstein Island of X, Y, and Z committing these frauds? Why haven't you given it to us? Do you really think I wouldn't give that to you if it existed?
No, it's like, do you? I think you would participate in a cover-up if you're the top level of the FBI and subject to a massive blackmail machine at the top of an international intelligence apparatus. Yeah, I do think that. And in fact, because...
It's kind of a funny cut. So another absolute banger from Joe for 3 million views just on YouTube in, one day? For one day! And people are like, oh, this guy sucks. This guy's a liar. He said he was going to release all these secret files, and then he's like, no, they don't, it's not, it's nothing, it's fine. So people are pissed off about that, but honestly, I went back, there's a couple years of interviews with this guy on Fox News. This guy's human spam. Go watch the Fox News interviews. He's on Fox Business. What the hell is this? Tabs. No thanks. I was watching all these interviews, I was like, this guy's like a talking point machine. Whatever melting dog-faced ne'er-do-well on Fox News interviews, him. Whichever one of them is interviewing with it, they should just set up a speaker, like a Bluetooth speaker. They pump in the State Department talking points through there. So that's literally all this guy does. So this is not a shock at all. This guy's just a company man, goofball, loser.
President Trump's directive was simple. We are going to protect the homeland. We're not going to endanger the lives of our armed forces and our intelligence community. But their job is to protect the homeland. And he said go. And we went.
Wow.
And I think there was such a resounding success.
Oh, yeah.
That the media had...
Joe's just staring at this guy. Yeah, so this is the head of the FBI. Joe is a moron, so he thinks this guy's cool, I guess. Pretty much the same day, Theo Vaughn does a goofy little interview with the vice president. So can we just call the Rogan sphere state media now? Corporate/state media. We should do that just to piss them off. Let's figure out a way as the muscular class to get that going. Oh, you watch Joe Rogan corporate state media. What? Oh, no, they have softball interviews with the guy who's the head of the FBI. He's human spam. Just repeats right-wing talking points. So, yeah, what are you confused about? State corporate media. The only question is Joe in on it or not? Is Joe aware of what the hell he's doing? And really, the answer might be no, because he's too busy doing some of this.
Is produce the information in the documents.
Jeez.
Go ahead,
what
Joe.
A crazy place to come into.
It's a gong show.
Is it surprising how dysfunctional it is to you?
Great question, Joe.
I would change that a little bit. Okay. I think I'm thrilled at how functional most of the FBI is.
Uh-huh.
I'm shocked at the levels of depravity, and even me, that few in leadership would do to alter that and then go out to the public and lie about it. You got James Comey running around.
What a hard-hitting question there from Joe. Hey, man. Man, is it shocking how bad it is when you go in there to clean everything up, man? Hey, man, would you go in there to do a super good job, man? Is that for you? Good, a hard one or what, man? Can you rephrase that question, Joe? Oh, yeah. Hey, when you're doing such a good job all the time, man, what's that like? Oh, thanks for the question, Joe. So, blah, blah, blah. There's a clip of this where I think they, while the news is breaking that Elon Musk is like, Donald Trump's a pervert. Donald Trump is in the Epstein files. Nobody knew. I broke this. The guy who Epstein says it was his best friend for 10 years, he's in the files. Isn't that shocking? They find out, and this guy Kash Patel's just like, I don't know nothing about it. So this guy's like a useless moron, but I will say, Joe could have done a really funny little bit here. I was looking through to see if he did this, and I couldn't find it. If anybody can find it, send it to me. Would have been really funny if Joe was like, hey, remember all these people were saying that Tic
Toilet.
It was this giant national security threat crap. Oh man, all these you're Republican. You're a cardboard cutout establishment Republican piece of crap. Remember all your guys were yelling at that Chinese guy. They were like, TikTok, you're stealing, you're spying on us. It's a national security threat. And Trump was saying this, Whatever happened with that? Seems as though you guys were goofing around a little bit. You were doing a little bit of this. Whatever happened with that? That kind of just faded out, huh? Go ahead, answer that question. Oh my god, that would be so funny to see this bonehead just homina his way out of that one. Oh yeah, we were just like making crap up and being dumb. We were talking about banning TikTok? And then we just didn't do it. Anyway, where's the bathroom, Joe? Oh, it's down that way. Then he walks down. That's a little like Garrison Keillor Prairie Home Companion. Is that still on NPR, that terrible piece of garbage? Anyway, guys, I love you. Hope you're doing great. Comments will be released shortly. Tomorrow, and that's Talking Latest. Love you guys. Talk to you tomorrow. Bye-bye.